Hello, my name is Scott and I'm here to tell you about the 3 P's, which stand for Purge, Prevent, and Protect. This is step 1, which is purging. This is step 2, which is prevention. And then the last step is protection. For step 1, which is purging, you would want to use shampoo. You can use the Zodiac flea and tick shampoo on cats and dogs. There's also a natural way, which is the earth bath, and that contains dilymoline, which is an ingredient that also kills fleas. So with the shampoo, what you would want to first do is make sure that you get the neck first. With that, you would just lather up the neck, and we refer to that as the ring of death. You would just apply the shampoo right over here in the neck, and then just kind of lather it up. And then from there, you can work your way down. Fleas naturally go to the face when they know that you're going to kill them, because that's their area that you can't get shampoo on. So just make sure you start at the neck, work your way down. Then once you're completely done with that, you would want to completely rinse them off, because any leftover shampoo will cause the skin to get irritated. And also the washing gets rid of the fleas, and it also gets the dog ready, or the cat ready, for the next P, which is prevention. Another thing that you can use if you do not want to use the shampoo would be the Adams flea and tick spray and a flea comb. What you can do is spray the comb down, which has teeth that are really close together to help trap all the fleas in between. You would just spray that down and then just comb through the hair, and that kills on contact. Another thing you can do is just spray them down and then get a pair of gloves and just kind of slowly massage the spray into the coat, just to make sure that you kill everything. And be careful around the eyes and the mouth. You might want to use a cloth, or maybe stay away from that area completely until you go on to the next step. And just spray that down and then allow it to dry, and that kills on contact. Another product that you can use is a natural flea powder. You can use this one over here, which is an herbal one. It uses rosemary and cedar oil, and that you could put directly on your pet or in the carpet. Then there is a diatomaceous earth, which is a flea powder that is made out of crushed fossilized shell. And what that does is when you put it on your pet or in the bedding, and the fleas crawl on it, it is actually like barbed wire. It will lacerate all the fleas when they're crawling through it, and within 72 hours it makes them dry up and die. And the way you would apply this is very slowly, and you don't need a lot of it either. You would just open some and then maybe put it on your pet, and then get maybe a pair of gloves, or just use your hand and just kind of slowly work it in. And you don't need a whole lot, because if you use too much, you don't want it to get into the air where you can like breathe it. For the next P, which is prevention, you would want to use either a topical treatment, or you can use something like Comfortis, which is a pill that they would eat, but they only have that for dogs. For a topical one though, you could use Frontline, Advantage, Advantix, and there's even natural ones which are Natural Defense. What you would do is you would get the little tube of medicine, you would find where the shoulder blades are, and right in between the shoulder blades you would squeeze the whole tube in. Just make sure you move the hair so it gets directly on the skin. From there, the medicine will go underneath the skin and then come out through the hair follicles, and then start killing all the fleas and also repelling fleas. The Frontline takes care of fleas and ticks, whereas the Advantage only takes care of fleas. The Advantix, which is only for dogs, takes care of fleas and ticks. Natural Defense will take care of fleas and repel ticks as well. Using these topical treatments will prevent the fleas from returning onto your pet. It'll also kill any that are left over after step 1, which is the purging. And the most important P is protection, and that is just making sure that the fleas don't come back into the home. What you can use if you have carpet is the BioSpot carpet powder, which contains linalool, which will take care of the hardest stage of the flea to kill, which is cocoon. There are also perimeter sprays that you can use, like this BioSpot, which also contains linalool. first vacuum, and right after you vacuum, make sure you throw out the bag or empty out the canister. After that, what you want to do is lightly sprinkle the powder on the carpet. Then you can use a broom to pat it down to make sure it gets deep in the carpet fibers. For the best results, I would wait 24 hours, and then after the 24-hour period, what you can do is vacuum, and that'll get rid of all the excess powder and any dead fleas that are in the carpet. There are also natural ways that you can get rid of the fleas, which is the diatomaceous earth. That is a crushed fossilized shell, and you would also lightly sprinkle that in, and this will take 72 hours to kill the fleas. If you don't have carpet, if you have hardwood floors, you can just use a perimeter spray and just spray any cracks that you see and all along the baseboard. There are also carpet and upholstery sprays that you can use on your couches or any other fabrics that you might think fleas might get into. And then for outdoor use, there is the Adam's Yard Spray, which will kill all the fleas in your grass or in your yard. What you would do with this is first you want to water your lawn, and you want to make sure that you do this at dusk or at dawn, because it is photosensitive, and make sure you turn it at a quarter. After you completed the 3 Ps, you would want to wait 2 weeks and then repeat the last one, which is protection, just to make sure that you completely eradicate any fleas that are left over. This is Scott with Centinela Feed. Thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, please feel free to join us at any of your local Centinela Feeds. Thank you.